Hi tutors, I am going to demonstrate number 128 prints for you to see how we're going to do it on our campus on Tuesday. I have my modeling clay, which is our Play-Doh. We've already used the past 2 weeks. I have a paper plate, and I'll probably give you about 4 per class so that you can share them. I have these bags already filled with shells for each child, plastic cups and spoons and knives. And so what you will do is you will take the clay and break off a piece about the size of a lemon, and we'll be able to reuse it. So I'm going to take this one. All right, I'm going to kind of rub it together. All right, here we go. It's the size of a lemon. And you kind of keep it round like this so that you can push the shell into it for an imprint. And I'm going to take, and for Class Tuesday, I'll have a big glob of petroleum jelly or Vaseline in this cup for you to use in your class. So for today, I will just take an amount here, and I'll put it on the outside of the shell. And I need to rub the entire outside of the shell with petroleum jelly. This is so that the Play-Doh or modeling clay does not get stuck inside the ridges, and it will come off. So I'm going to wipe the excess here, or you could wipe it back inside the cup. All right, now I'm going to take it, I'm going to press it down into my modeling clay. Caroline, do you have a good view of that right there? Mm-hmm. All right, and so it's down in there, and I've pressed it in. I'm going to carefully remove the seashell so that you see a clear imprint of the seashell inside the clay. There you go. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. There's an imprint. Now I'm going to take the plaster of Paris, 4 spoons of plaster to 2 spoons of water. And what we have already done, we pre-measured this out. Sarah pre-measured this at our tutor meeting. I've got 4 spoons of plaster in here, which that's hard. I thought we did 4 spoons. That looks smaller than that, but I'm sure it's fine. All right, so I'm gonna take 4 spoons to 2 spoons of water. So here's my water in my lovely cup with some of my favorite people on there in case you haven't met them. I think you ought to get to know them pretty well. And I'm going to take my 2. The idea, what we're trying here, is to mix the water in here, mix it up, cut a slit, squeeze it right into here. So here is 1. 2. And if you remember, plaster can be finicky. So here we go. Got the water mixed in with the plaster. I'm mixing it together in this corner. Okay, I think it's pretty well mixed. I think the kids will enjoy doing this. And if you have enough moms on hand, you could do every child in class at one time, but I would recommend probably 2 groups of 4. I am now going to cut the corner off the other side. Here we go, and I'm going to let the plaster come down and run right out, and it fills up that hole and runs into the plate. There we go. And so on the plate, you're probably going to want to write the student's name, especially if you do it at the same time. So, you know, Caroline, Nicholas, or whoever it is in your class. And what we will do with this now, we're going to allow this to harden about 15 to 20 minutes. So my suggestion is do this step with your class first, then talk about the why and the new grammar while this is hardening. And I will come back in about 15 minutes and see if it's hardened, and I'll show you what the next process is in this. All right? Push stop.